like when I go to a seminar, I always been telling people that it's people they always want to learn something else to add to their game, to make a change, to make a big change to the game and to be better, right? So they always had the impression that, okay, I need to be better. I need to learn something new that's going to help me catch people. So Jiu-Jitsu, the reason that it takes so long for you to master something or to become really good, it's when you learn a move, when you learn a technique, it's very complex. Every move is very complex. It's not the movement it can be simple, but there's a lot of details that you need to add to that technique to make it work. It's your body's constantly shifting as you do any technique. It's body movement, right? So there's a lot of details on your body movement that you should work exactly. There's one way to make the move perfect. If your body changes slightly, the move won't be perfect, so you won't be as effective. If you're shifting from, it's a simple way to, let's say maybe to explain, if you're shifting from Kimura to arm lock, there's a whole transition to it. And as you transition to another move, you're not just practicing the move, you have to worry about controlling your opponent, not let him escape, and as you do the whole technique. So there's a lot of complexity involved. It's not just one movement that you're going to get. So people, they forget some details. So a lot of the times you're doing that move and the person escapes. Or you're almost catching someone and he's escaping. So you don't realize why that is happening. It's a slightly movement that is missing. When you try a move and it doesn't work, or the guy escape, or you fail to do something, there's a reason that. So what's the difference between why can let's say a black belt do the same move as you better? It's the same move. So why can he get someone and you not? If you're a purple belt, you've been training for, at least 5 years. 5 years is a long time for you to learn the same move over and over again. Jiu-Jitsu, there's a lot of moves in Jiu-Jitsu, but there's not that many. How many submissions on the side control you need?
Yeah.
How many? How many more you want to learn? If you're in the mount, you just have one neck and two arms to attack. That's it. 2 arms and 1 neck. How many years do you need to practice the same move over and over again? So why, after you've been training for 5 years, why can't you finish someone? But the black belt has been training for 10 can. The exact the same movement. Why it takes so long for you to learn that movement? It's the same. Jiu-Jitsu is not that complex. There's not that many different techniques. There is a lot of techniques because there's a lot of different situations, but if you break down to that specific situation in the guard, if you break down for that specific situation, the side control, there's not that many. I use mainly one escape from side control. That's it. I know a lot, but there's one that I'm the best at it. And I've been the best at it for the last 10 years in the exact same movement because that's the one that works. When I'm mounting someone, I can do a variety of attacks. I go exactly the same way for the same arm and exactly the same way for the neck. It does not change. For the past 10 years, it's been exactly the same. Because that's how long it takes for you to really develop something. It's complex. So people, when they want to learn something, which will happen, you're a purple belt, so you're going to learn a different move tomorrow. And you're going to learn another move the day after and another move the day after. That will only add to the pile that everything you already know and you cannot do well. And you're going to keep learning more and more things, and you're just going to keep adding to the pile, which you do half well. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. But imagine if you get everything that you already know and you really develop that to a high level. You shouldn't need to learn anything else. A purple belt know a lot. A black belt is a purple belt who does everything better. That's it.
That's sick.
That's
I never thought of that like that.
Clip.
It's true. So people, they want to learn something miraculously that will change their life, or that move will change my life.
Flying armbar.
You would just add to that pile of things that you already know and you cannot do that well. That's it.
I think there's so many things you can take away from that, where exactly like you say, that move at white belt is the exact same as black belt. I've never really thought of it in that way. And it's just those tiny little...
It's the same. Guard passing, there's 4 directions to pass the guard. That's it. There's only 4.
That's so true.
You go over one leg or under, you go over that leg or under. Going under the leg is the hardest, so you should focus to go over. Everyone naturally goes towards one side, and naturally. You don't pass both sides exactly the same. Everyone mostly goes left over the leg. That's it. You can, of course, sometimes you go all the ways, but 80% of your times you go left over the leg. That's it. How many years do you need to develop?
The belt thing it's a great thing for respect. But sometimes I have a mental block, I think, where I'm like, I know I can go harder, but why am I going lighter on this purple belt or brown belt? Maybe because he's older. I don't know. Did you ever have that problem, or what's your view on that? How should I react to that?
I think it doesn't matter how intense you go. I mean, unless he's a fresh beginner, then then you're just a big bully.
Yeah.
There's no point, you know.
Of course, yeah.
But if the person has like some level, if he can take it, it's not that you're hurting him. It's just the intensity that is going up, but you're not roughing him up. You understand? It's like I can go very intense with someone. Let's say I can go very intense with you, but without trying to hurt you. It's just the speed and the intensity I go is harder. It's the same movements, but instead of going slower, I just increase the pace. So it's, when I want to train hard, doesn't matter who I'm training with, my intensity goes up. The only difference is a better guy, he will defend better. So you take me longer to get where I want to go. When someone is not as good, he cannot stop me as much. So the process is just faster. So you can go fast if he cannot keep up with your pace, and you're not going like a maniac.
Yeah.
You just it's the non-stopping pace.
Technicality as well as intensity. But should I care about the belt if it's higher and if I know I can do more? What do you reckon?
No, you go as hard as you want.
Okay.
It's
confirmation from Gracie.
I mean, if the guy is much older than you, then it's like you have to also see who you're training with.
Of course, yeah.
If the guy is young, it doesn't matter. Like you should go, especially against a higher belt, you should go as high as you can, because that's the only way to survive. He's gonna win, right? Yeah. Ideally, sometimes it happens that you can win against someone with a high belt, but most likely you will lose. So you should give your best not to.
Hello everyone, it's Roger Gracie, and today you'll see a series of videos I did on guard passing. So I did a lot of different scenarios, of different ways to open people's closed guard. I showed one of my favorites, a few others that I've been working on, and a few others that, regardless of size, anyone can use. And I did try to focus on my pressure pass. There's some other variations of guard pass, but I try to focus on pressure pass, which I think is extremely important